So I'm looking at over my videos a couple days ago to see how many people watched them, and I saw that there's only 3 videos. What's going on? Then I looked. Video 2 is the same as video 3. Holy cheese in the bucket. So throughout the year, you're going to find out that technology is not my friend. But we're going to try this again. So we're going through the laws of exponents, which actually we don't do right away in class, but it's things that people tend to get wrong. So I hope this works because I don't want to make another one. But you'll get to see this in class in the future, so it's okay. But I'm trying to cover things that for some reason people mess up in class. So don't worry, I'll give you well, you won't need it right away anyways, but I hope you watch it. But the next video is, what if you have something raised to a power? So a base raised to a power, then you raise the whole item to another power. So for example, what's x cubed to the 4th power? Well, the 4 power means you have 4 of these multiplied together. So it'd be x cubed times x cubed times x cubed times x cubed. Boy, am I glad I didn't put a 40 there. Worse. Now, if you remember the first law that I, for a while ago, that when you're multiplying things same base, you add the power. So it'd be 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Well, if you remember from around 4th grade, that multiplication is a shortcut of adding. So when you're adding the same thing, that's what multiplying is. So I have 4 3's added together, so it'd be 4 times 3. So 3 times 4 is x to the 12. So the rule is that when you have a base raised to a power, then you raise the whole thing to another power, you multiply the powers. So if I have x to the 7 to the 10th, oops, I didn't mean to put that, sorry about that. You'd say, oh wow, I have 10 of these multiplied together. So x7, 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 I think that's 10, I might be off, that you just multiply the power. So there'd be actually 70 x's that you would multiply together. Now remember, you're not multiplying 70 times, you have 70 x's. So what's x to the 12th raised to the 5th power? Go ahead. What is it? That's right, x to the 60th. Now the next one. What if you have a product raised to a power? And this works the same, so you could call this 3a and 3b, or 3 and 4, some books call it. What if you have a fraction? Well, so if I have 2x cubed, that kind of sounds like a rock band, doesn't it? Coming on stage now, it's 2x cubed. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm a little tired, a little irritated I gotta do these videos again, but I'm happy to do them for you. So you would say, okay, I got 2x, so 2 is 2 cubed, x cubed. Now, you wouldn't leave it this way. You always simplify, so that'd be 8x cubed. But I'm just trying to show you that the power goes to both items of the product. So this would be x to the m, y to the m. And this, oops, I forgot the little m, would be x to the m over y to the m. So if I say, okay, what's x to the 4th, y to the 5th, you would say, oh, I'm going to raise both to this problem. Now, a lot of people would say, oh, distribute it, but it's really not distribution because there's no addition involved. But I understand why you would say that. So you raise x to the 4th to the 5th power, and you raise y to the 5th power. So, remember when you have a base raised to power, then you raise it all to another power, you multiply, so it's x to the 20th. And y to the first to the fifth. 1 times 5 is y to the fifth. So what would this be, my friends? A negative x to the 7th, y to the 4th, all to the 10th. Go ahead, figure it out, figure it out, figure it out. Okay, so it'd be in parentheses, a negative raised to an even power is positive, because every two negatives multiplied together is a positive. Negative, negative, positive. Raised by, you multiply zip powers. So if I said, what's 3/4 squared? Well, you could read 3/4 twice. You could write 3/4 twice is what I meant to say. But you just say, okay, I'm going to square both terms. 3 squared is 9. Don't put 6. Everyone puts 6. It's not 6. And 4 squared is 16. So if I said x to the 6th over y to the 10th to the 3rd, you'd say x to the 6th to the 3rd. That'd be x to the 18th. And y to the 10th to the 3rd is y to the 30th. So let's see what you've learned so far. I have problems down here. Freeze the page and then do these problems and then turn me back on. And there's one problem right here. So do these and then turn it back on. Okay, here we go. Negative 2 times 3. Notice there's no pluses or minuses in between. So negative 6, x to the 10th. I can't even read this. I need glasses. Okay. Oh, it's in parentheses. So it's negative 1 times negative 1. I'm not going to do all 8. But a negative to an even power is positive. It's not in parentheses. This is one of the common mistakes in math. So this is 1 to the 8th power, which is 1, and then take the opposite. Some people say put a 0 in front of it. So it's 0 minus 1 to the 8th, so it'd be negative 1. This one, x to the 6th to the 10th. Hey, the rule says x to the 60th. Product, we're going to raise both to the 3rd power, so it'd be x to the 18th, y to the 12th. Now this one, square both, so it'd be 4/9. This one, now you have to remember the order of operations. Powers have to be done before you multiply. So I'm going to raise the x to the 4th, and then all to the 8th is x to the 32 times x to the 12th. Then when you multiply two things, same base. Now if this was a y, I'm done. But it's not, so it'd be x to the 44. And we're done for this video. Hey, kids, that wasn't too bad. Now, this video was brought to you by Swiss Miss Hot Chocolate. And it even has marshmallows. Well, I'm going to make the next video. I will talk to you in a minute.